Hi guys, this is Cadence with Rose and Cunningham's, and today in this video I'm going to be talking about kidding with goats and just some of the basic things that you should be ready before they kid. Number one is time. If your goats are going to be kidding, before you even get goats, you need to make sure you have enough time, because if you get goats, they're going to be able to kid. And kidding, if you don't know, is just when they have babies. Baby goats are called kids. But sometimes when a baby goat is born, the mother will reject it, or something will happen where it can't be by itself, and you will need to bottle feed it. And you need to have enough time before you get into goats to be able to do that, so that you don't have to be last minute who can take this goat for free. Number two is housing. As you can see, this is what we got right now. The goats are supposed to be back there. The two had babies, and we don't have housing, so they're in the barn, which is something you really need to think about before. Usually the season is in winter, because they like to have their babies when it's cold. So in like summer or fall, you need to make sure you have plenty of room for all the moms and babies to go separate from the rest of the herd, because they're going to want to be separate one way or another, and they need to have good coverage. Our first baby goat, the mom wanted to keep it separate. It was in the middle of the rainstorm, so she had to be out in the rain while the other goats had the shelter. That's why we brought her into the barn. So you need to make sure you have housing. Number three is probably food/equipment, because the nannies, when they kid, they need extra mineral. They need extra hay. They need some extra water, because you're keeping them separate. They need a lot of extra attention. They need to be checked on all the time. They just need a little bit of extra. And my nannies, I only have 2 kidded yet, so far, I guess I should say. And I have 2 buckets of water for them. I have a bucket of mineral. I have endless hay supplies, because they're in my hay barn. I have some corn out. I have everything set up. I even have like stuff for the baby goats to play on right now that's not really needed when they're super young. But I've got a super young baby who uses it 24/7. So just like things like that you wouldn't really think of, just need to be reminded and make sure you have them before kidding. I talked about, this is number 4, yeah. I talked about number 3, having the unneeded play set or whatever. Once the goats get just a little bit older, especially if you have a small herd, they need something to get all their extra energy out. I have a baby goat who stands on her mom to get energy out. They need something, just like a play set, I guess, like kids in a school need a playground. They need something just to help them and give their mom a break, because their mom needs a break. Number 5 is sort of like medical. I don't have one word that really caps it all, but my nanny right now, she had her baby. She still looks like she has her baby. She still looks like she has another baby in there. She can't, because it's been days and nothing has happened. She might be bloated. We need, a very important thing is, after your goats have kid, you need to make sure that that the nanny is okay, doesn't have another baby. If she does, you need to make sure that baby's all right. And you need to make sure, probably the most important thing is, you need to make sure the baby is nursing off the mom. Otherwise, that's a bottle baby. And don't take a bottle baby in right away. And if you do, give them colostrum and try and get them back in with their mom. It's very important that they're with their parents, and that they're safe is really the main thing, because sometimes their parents will just reject them.